Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today I am clearly in a different place than I expected to be today, but everything is good. So I wanted to go ahead and get started. Today is Tuesday, it's October 4th of 2023, and I just wanted to talk to you about some things that I think are important and some things that I hope that we could talk about with cruising. So first of all, yesterday we had an update from one of our Let's Go family members who was just on the Enchanted Princess. Now, she was on the cruise during the time that they missed port stops due to Hurricane Ian. And what the Princess ended up doing was giving them a 35% refund of their cruise fare as a future cruise credit to use on a future cruise. And so what I wanted to talk to you all about a little bit is what do you think about that? I remember before COVID, we have been on cruises before that we have missed a port for whatever reason, whether it's been the winds were too high or something else, and we have not received anything. At the same time, when you sign up for a cruise, you do acknowledge part of the deal is that ports might have to change without notice due to a number, due to anything happening that makes it so that the ship can't call there. And so I was just kind of wondering what you all think about that. Should we expect to be paid every time our cruise ship misses a port, or has interruptions due to a storm or anything else? So let's talk about that in the comments below, because really in the long run, I don't expect for Princess to pay me. I think it's great that these people, I'm not saying it's not good they got that. That's awesome. That's terrific. But as we move forward and further and further away from COVID, tell me what you all think about us being reimbursed a portion of our cruise fare, given onboard credit, whatever it is, if our itinerary is altered. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is we have an amazing Let's Go family member who just went on a British Isles cruise, and she was so kind to let me know how it went. She said that it was just the very best cruise ever. She had the very best time. She was lucky enough to get to go be in London right when the Queen's funeral was going on. That whole time right there is when her cruise departed from Southampton. And so their call in the port of Guernsey was canceled because that's scheduled stop was supposed to be on the day of the Queen's funeral. So in deference to her, they canceled that call. And then, but then later on in the cruise at the very end, their call in Paris at the Port of Le Havre was canceled because of a labor strike. And so Princess substituted with going to Portland, which she said is a beautiful, beautiful town. She said it's not Paris. She'll have to go there another time. But she said that it was a beautiful, walkable town right there in Weymouth. And it was just such a special day. I also really liked, I had never heard this term before. Have you all heard the term of an ABC tour, another boring church tour? I had never heard that, but she said they saw so many beautiful churches, so much beautiful architecture, that the people were all so nice, and that she just had the very best time. And so thank you for the update, and thank you for letting us know. It makes me more excited to go to the British Isles. And it also serves, I think, as an amazing reminder that our port stops might change due to anything. With that was a labor strike, that it made it so that they couldn't call at the port that they would have expected to visit Paris. And so I think that we have to look for the happiness of being on board a ship and the places that we do get to go, when I know that sometimes we're disappointed when we can't go to a place that's the whole reason we booked a cruise. So just keep that in mind. Know that things might change. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk to you all about here is yesterday I did that video and I showed you all my medallion holder, that bracelet that I got on Princess, and then several people were kind enough to mention in the comments below that there are lots more affordable options. And so when I get home again, I will do a whole video and show you what Gordon and I have and show you some other options. There's the medallion works just fine with anything that holds an air tag, and so keep that in mind. But we have shown things on our live what Gordon likes, but I will just put together a whole video because there's a whole range of things just depending on what your preference is, how much you want to spend, just all of these things that will determine maybe what you want to get to hold your medallion the next time you're on a cruise. I get that bracelet is expensive, but I finally found something that I like, and so the cost per wear will go down a lot the more I wear it. So wanted to let you know that. Now also, here's another question for you all. So one of our Let's Go family members sent me an email, and they said that when they were on Royal Caribbean, that Royal Caribbean said that the crew members have to buy their own detergent to wash their own uniforms. And I had not heard that before, but this nice couple went ahead and gifted some of the detergent pods and the dryer sheets to the crew members, and that they were very appreciative of that. They wondered if we happen to know if that's the rule with Princess. To be truthful, I honestly thought that the ship's laundry took care of all the uniforms and everything. Now remember, I have only sailed on Princess. So if any of you can comment on that, would you let us know? Because that would help us know maybe a good thing. I always just give money. I figure money is money is what we always give to the crew members that we want to give something to. So, but this is another great option. So I was wondering if any of you could comment on that or have any experience with that with any of the other cruise lines. Another quick question for you. Well, this is not a question, but it's another really good discussion point. First of all, we have a Let's Go family member who just barely got off of, they are on the Royal Princess right now. They're having a great time. Maybe they're off. But anyway, they have had a lovely time. That once again, another Let's Go family member who was on when the Real Housewives of Cheshire was being filmed, they also added that it hasn't been disruptive to them, which made me really happy. But the thing I wanted to talk to you about, and wonder if you have seen this as well, is that there has been a significant change to the Princess Dream dessert. And so let me know if what differences you're noticing. You know, my favorite dessert on Princess are either the souffles. They used to have that really good Napoleon, like with burnt nectarine. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but it was so good. But then they also have, you know, that dome that has like the chocolate over it and the pistachio in it. That I think is my one of my very top favorite desserts, and it was a little bit different when we were on the Regal Princess. It was just not quite the same. And so let me know, and this is a first world problem. This is not a complaint. This is just a fun point of discussion. It reminds us of the desserts we like and how things are going, and it's a really happy thing, okay? Desserts are good. So it's not a complaint at all. I wanted to make sure you know that. But let us know if you're noticing any differences or any fun new desserts on your Princess cruises or any other cruise line that you're on. And then finally, I wanted to let you know that our Let's Go family member, Hetty, she has just embarked on the Rotterdam, out of Rotterdam, Netherlands, heading up to Norway. She said that right now, there are 1,900 passengers on board, and that in the buffet and everywhere, the crew is doing all of the serving of the food. She said that apparently there was an outbreak of the Norovirus on the previous cruise, so she said that they were just scrubbing, you know, cleaning extra everything on the ship and everything on the ship, as well as everything in the cruise port, that whole area right there. And so I just wanted to make you aware of that. And the reason I'm telling you that is because I want you to know really that the cruise lines, I honestly think, do their very best to keep us safe no matter what is going on. And I hope that all of you, whether you're on a cruise ship or somewhere else or dreaming about a cruise, have a wonderful day. Let us know if you are sailing right now or have sailed recently, how everything is going. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for sticking with me. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I just very much appreciate all of you. And if you appreciate these updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up, because it really does help us. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.